G'day everybody and welcome back to Star Cub Review. I'm your host as always, Star Cub, and it's so great to be back. Hey, how you doing everybody? I know it's been ages since I posted anything major on my channel at the moment. I've been swamped, completing games, reading books as well to get them all done so I can do some reviews on books, which are still coming. I've just been absolutely swamped with so much to do. But today's video is going to be a revisit on Assassin's Creed Mirage by Ubisoft. I just completed a second playthrough, or a revisit second playthrough of Assassin's Creed Mirage, leading up to the 2-year anniversary. And this game is still incredible to this day. Hands down, it is an absolute masterpiece by Ubisoft. One of my absolute favorites, and I just have to do a revisit of this one. But before I get into that, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone new to my channel, new subscribers, viewers, people that have commented on my videos. I am so grateful. It really does bolster my channel, but it also shows that people are watching my channel, care about my channel, and that's what I like to see. I like to see interactions, and that's great. So thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Everyone that is still a subscriber and still watching my videos, you know I love and appreciate you. So without further ado, I'm gonna roll the opening credits, and then I'll see you after that. Okay, I am back. So, just completed my second revisit playthrough for Assassin's Creed Mirage, and my mind is still exactly the same. It is an absolute masterpiece. It is an exquisite game. It is an absolute joy from start to finish. This game has a huge impact on me since playing the second playthrough. The first time I played it, it was absolutely incredible. Second time I've played it now, and it's just incredible. Everything about it is incredible. The story, the characters, the music. The music is one of the major things in this. The music just literally takes you into that world, right there in the middle of Baghdad, and you can just feel the music. It's an absolutely incredible musical score, and Ubisoft have done an amazing job of Mirage. And if everyone is aware, or I'll just refresh your memory. This one, Mirage, is centered on Basim, who is a central character in Valhalla, but we get more. This one is more of like a standalone sort of story focused on Basim, and it's set in 9th century Baghdad during the Golden Age. The Islamic Golden Age, and it's exactly set at the anarchy of Samarra. And we know more about the Hidden Ones. We follow more about the Order of the Ancients, and it's absolutely incredible how all of this plays out. But Basim fights for peace, justice, liberty against the Order. But also along the way, he's met with betrayals, twists, turns, and an overarching story that is way bigger than he'd ever imagined. But it's also a reincarnation story, if you will, and people will get that reference. It's more of a reincarnation, rebirth for Basim, as well, as we find out, in Valhalla, that Basim is actually the reincarnation of the god Loki in the story Valhalla. And his story is one that is tragic, but also filled with hope as well. but Mirage just literally just elevates it on so many levels that if it wasn't for the story, the music, the setting, and everything else, and the world itself, everything about this world of Baghdad in Assassin's Creed Mirage is just handled so perfectly well. It's historic. There's lots of things that they've historically got accurate in regards to the geography, what the buildings looked like back then, all that sort of stuff. So it comes with a lot of historical accuracies, while the story is fictional itself. Obviously, it plays into all the historical stuff that would have literally existed during that era. And Mirage couldn't have done a better job. Mirage literally is one of my absolute favorite Assassin's Creed games, apart from Origins, Odyssey, and Syndicate. I absolutely loved Syndicate, but Assassin's Creed Mirage for me really, really just hit on a certain level where I completely just immersed myself in Mirage's world, and I'm there. I'm glued to it. I'm all about that world, and every time I go to bed and wake up, I'm like, I really want to keep revisiting that world, because the stories that it tells is just absolutely magnificent. And Basim's journey as a whole as well is just, one filled with tragedy after tragedy after tragedy, but also filled with hope and renewed sense that, what he stands for is, justice and peace, and that he'll do everything he can to help the people of Baghdad, but also help others as well, while also trying to stop the order of the ancients. And it's a game that really stands the test of time. And this game for me, even 5, 6, 7, 10 years down the line, Mirage for me is probably going to be the biggest standout, because the story is just told so well. And what I'm absolutely looking forward to coming up in November is the 2-year anniversary free update to Mirage. 2 years of Assassin's Creed Mirage, and we get a huge free update with overhauled mechanics, new weapons, following on a different area, but also adding more to the story. And this is set just before the final battle in Mirage. This is set just before that, and then the ending will make more sense coming up to it, because this is like the intersection in between that leads to that final battle, and what he was doing during that time before the ending of Assassin's Creed Mirage. So it's called Valley of Memory, and I'm just ecstatic. It looks absolutely amazing. Overhauled mechanics, new parkour system. It's got new weapons. It's got new missions. You can do replay missions. It's adding a lot of content and over 6 hours gameplay for the main part of the story, which is fantastic. And it just adds more to the overall arcing world of Mirage, and it's set in Alula. So I cannot wait. I'm just absolutely excited to see all the hard work that they've done to bring this update. And I did do a little small short of actually watching the presentation coming up. They did a presentation on the Valley of Memory and what it has to offer leading into November, when everyone will get this free update. So I'm just tickled pink. I really am. It's just like, oh my god, I can't wait to one of my favorite games, Mirage. It really, that Mirage's story is absolutely just perfect. And then again, so is Assassin's Creed Origins. Assassin's Creed Origins story is just, it's an absolute masterpiece. But if I had to pick, and all the ones that I've mentioned, Assassin's Creed Mirage for me is my absolute #1 favorite in the series, because I absolutely loved Basim's story, but I also loved the interactions and the twists that come with Nihal, the Basim's long lost old friend. I'm not going to give anything away, but Nihal, she plays a crucial role in Basim's story, and when it comes to the end and you find out all about the twists and turns with Basim and Nihal, it hits you in the feels. It hit me in the feels, and my second playthrough, it still hit me in the feels, because it was like, that was such a big ass twist, and it just goes to show you the writers of Mirage knew what they were doing, and along with the music, it just elevates you on a different level where you can sympathize and, you know, actually feel everything in this game, whether it's the bad guys doing stuff evil, but you can also sympathize with some of them on why they were doing it when you hear their stories. But at the same time, you're like, oh, you shouldn't have really gone down that path to begin with. But you see some of the tragedies that some of these people and atrocities these people have gone through, and their mindset, what, you know, being part of the order, it all makes sense. And there's so much facets of this game that just literally make me go, it just gives me goosebumps all the time. And my second playthrough, just finished it, and it just reiterates to me just how special this game really is. And that's really all. I did do a review on Assassin's Creed Mirage, which I will flash up. That's the review if anyone else wants to check it out. It's on my main page as my for everyone new to my channel to check that out. Check out that video. It's on my main page. That's the review that I did for the first time I played Assassin's Creed Mirage. Check that out, guys, because that's a really fantastic one that I did. But again, for those who have not played Assassin's Creed Mirage, get it, guys. Just get it. It is a fantastic game. It's on Game Pass as well. I played it on Xbox Series X. Absolutely fantastic. Runs like a dream. And I preferred it on the Xbox. So check it out. It's a fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic. Still 10 out of 10. It's an absolute masterpiece. Check it out, guys. And that's all I have time for. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Drop me a like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to keep up to date with all my content. And I will see you guys with another video very, very soon. All right. Ciao.